Chelsea have once again been linked with interest in Juventus winger Federico Chiesa. The 26-year-old looks to be up for sale this summer, and both Chelsea and Liverpool have been linked in connection with him already. Manchester United's name is also mentioned. Chiesa has been on the road to recovery for a couple of years after some bad injuries, and had a good year with Juve, as well as making himself first choice for Italy again. He racked up 12 GA in 25 starts in the Italian top flight last season. This report from the Gazzetta dello Sport says he would be available at around your 30-40 meters, so he would certainly be affordable, but there are big question marks about whether a player in their mid-20s at that price really fits into our sporting director's current model as it stands. We have our doubts, especially given the wages he would want. If the reports about his price are true, then it's very plausible that Chelsea are interested, and we could certainly see a big going in later in the window if Chiesa is still there and if we still haven't secured another signing in those positions. However, the rumors around Chiesa and Chelsea haven't been particularly hot in these last 2 years, and that does make sense. After his bad injuries, the formerly dynamic winger seems to have lost his explosiveness, and he struggles to stand out even in Serie A these days. It's easy to imagine scouts have written him off as a potential big success in the Premier League, despite his pedigree. Surely someone will take the plunge eventually when the price gets low enough, but we have our doubts it will be Chelsea. A lot of these connections with the Premier League sound suspiciously like agents hyping their client up, to us. Chelsea are increasing efforts to sign Karim Adeyemi from Borussia Dortmund, with the forward having emerged as the club's main target for the summer window. Chelsea are determined to add to their frontline options and have been assessing forwards all summer in search of additional firepower. Enzo Maresca wants to add competition for Nicolas Jackson, and Adeyemi is now understood to be high among the club's priorities. The 22-year-old can operate across the front three and was named Bundesliga Rook of the Season in 2022-23. However, the Adeyemi made just 10 league starts for Dortmund last season, and the German club's moves for Serhou Guirassy and Ryan Cherki are set to increase competition for a first-team place. Chelsea view Adeyemi as a player of real potential, with the forward having scored 33 goals in 94 appearances for Red Bull Salzburg before his move to Germany. Transfer journalist Rudy Galletti has suggested the German is now Chelsea's main target, and developments over a potential Premier League move are expected soon. Adeyemi has scored once in 4 appearances for Germany at international level but was not included in the squad for Euro 2024. Crescencio Somerville won't push for a move away from Leeds United this summer, according to a report. The Championship's player of the season is a sought-after commodity after posting a whopping 21 goals and 10 assists across all competitions last term. Earlier this summer, it was thought that Leeds would definitely need to sell the Dutchman to balance the books, but it turns out that the club's financial situation is not as dire as initially thought. Moreover, they begrudgingly sold homegrown star Archie Gray to Tottenham, which eased any concerns. Therefore, despite missing out on promotion back to the Premier League, Leeds are confident of keeping hold of Somerville despite high-profile interest in his services. The likes of Liverpool and Chelsea have been heavily linked with him, while more recently PSG forcefully entered the frame. However, according to Ben Jacobs, Somerville would be perfectly content with staying at Leeds for another season, despite him also previously stating that he could be one to watch for the Blues. Speaking to GiveMeSport, Jacobs said of the 22-year-old, "PSG haven't bid yet, but the interest is real, and there's a handful of Premier League clubs that could still enter the race as well. I think by the end of the window, Somerville will have alternatives to Leeds." But what Leeds are trying to understand, now they don't need to sell, is whether they can persuade him to do the extra year. Somerville was never pushing to leave Leeds. It's not a Willy Gnonto Everton situation. He's always been very respectful. He's always been very appreciative of Leeds and how they've helped him develop, and he likes it there. So if he goes, it will naturally be for an opportunity that has bigger wages, like European football. But if he does end up staying at Leeds, I think under that scenario, he'll be perfectly content as well, because he's the kind of character that's really bought into Daniel Farke, his style, and that puts Leeds again in a stronger position. Athletic Club's Nico Williams has sparked interest from several top European clubs, especially after his standout performance at UEFA Euro 2024. Chelsea are among the clubs eager to sign the 21-year-old, with one of their players possibly aiming to persuade him to move to London. According to a recent report from Caught Offside, Williams has caught the attention of several top clubs, including Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Tottenham, Barcelona, and PSG. Barcelona club president Joan Laporta spoke about the possibility of landing Williams this summer and made positive remarks, which gives his supporters hope that they can win the race to land the winger. "I like Nico a lot," Laporta told Catalunya Radio. "I can say that financially, we can make it happen. It's the result of work that has been done over all these years to reach this point. We could, of course, face a signing of this level. Barcelona could face a challenging road to securing the Athletic Club star. Sport recently reported that Athletic are unwilling to negotiate with the Catalan team and is referring to the €58 million release clause. Recently, there has been talk that Barca wanted to pay the total amount in several installments, something that Bilbao will not accept either. If reporting has been accurate, Chelsea's latest prime transfer concern has been disclosed. And a battle against Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United is expected for a prospective signing. Will the West Londoners land Karim Adeyemi and/or Desire Doué? Or will rival EPL clubs such as Spurs or the Red Devils steal either wanted man? CFC admired centre-back Riccardo Calafiori is another name circulating. Yet the outstanding Euro 2024 defender has already seemingly been poached from Enzo Maresca's grasp by North London outfit Arsenal. What's next at Stamford Bridge? The Blues had approximately 7 of their senior personnel playing at the Euros over the summer. For England, we have Cole Palmer along with Conor Gallagher. And the 3 Lions are still happily in the tournament at present. Gareth Southgate's men reached the semi-finals on Saturday evening. They will play Holland on Wednesday for a place in the final. France and Spain are the other illustrious sides remaining in the international competition. They play tomorrow, Tuesday, to see who meets one of the aforementioned teams in the deciding match. Marc Cucurella is likely to be involved. Unfortunately, that is it for the Fulham Road Club with regards to competing players. Now that Germany, Albania, Serbia, Ukraine and Belgium are out, Romelu Lukaku, Georgi Petrovic, Kai Havertz, Armando Broja and Mihailo Mudryk have all probably flown home. They will be back at Cobham training ground very soon, no doubt. Meanwhile, the English capital outfit are continually connected with a move for Victor Osimhen. Don't worry, we are aware that these supposed ties or interest are years old at this tiring juncture. But the Nigerian is no longer referred to as CFC's priority for the off-season. Another player currently holds that title, Karim Adeyemi of Borussia Dortmund. Nevertheless, the Napoli striker remains a viable option as the Chelsea recruitment department aim to finally bag a natural-born goalscorer. Although, it is said that the club from Italy must reduce their asking price if a deal is to be done. Elsewhere, are the Blues battling for the signature of Rennes man Desire Doué as well? According to The Sun, Doué is a key target for London rivals Chelsea and Tottenham, who will both push for a deal to be completed as soon as this week. However, Manchester United are similarly said to be firmly in the mix, with the France under-21 international also believed to be on the radars of both Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain.